Hey everyone, if you're here, chances are you're just as hooked on Squid Game as the rest of us. Season 2 came in strong, leaving us with even more mysteries, shocking twists, and of course, that eerie new doll. So, what's the origins of Squid Game's creepy new doll? Is the frontman hiding an even darker past? And most importantly, what's next for the games? Buckle up, because in this video, I will break down every single detail about the creepy new doll and the unanswered questions of Season 2. One thing that makes a show truly memorable is having characters or elements that stand out instantly. Squid Game has plenty of those, from the guards in pink jumpsuits with eerie masks to the giant doll, Young-hee, in the red light, green light game. She plays a huge role in the deadly competition, and surprisingly, she isn't just a CGI effect. She's an actual, physical doll. Now, Season 2 has hinted at the arrival of another massive figure, a boy doll named Cheol-soo. He appears briefly in the post-credits scene, standing alongside Young-hee as a new batch of players enters the arena. This new character has been teased for years, with the show's creator, Hwang Dong-hyuk, mentioning him back in 2022. In traditional South Korean culture, Young-hee and Cheol-soo are often seen together, as they come from popular school textbooks used to teach children how to read. Their names are as well known in South Korea as Jack and Jill are in English-speaking countries. They appear in simple stories that help kids learn basic morals and life lessons. Squid Game cleverly takes these familiar childhood figures and turns them into something terrifying. The show itself is built on a theme of childhood games turned deadly. Every challenge forces players to compete in something they likely played as kids. Except now, failure means death. This contrast between innocence and brutality is what makes Squid Game so disturbing. Young-hee's role in the first season was to catch anyone who moved during red light, green light. The moment she detected motion after red light, a player was eliminated. Now, with Cheol-soo joining her, things could become even worse. One major question is what exactly Cheol-soo will do. Since Young-hee was designed to scan players and detect movement, will he have a different ability? Some fans think he might be programmed to track sound or respond to certain actions instead. There's also the possibility that he plays a completely new game, separate from red light, green light. With Squid Game, known for its shocking twists, anything is possible. A popular theory online suggests that Squid Game Season 3 could feature a game based on the classic nursery rhyme, Jack and Jill. Into this viries and drown, industry, proceers bridge, and players might have to carry a pail of water up a hill while avoiding obstacles or following strict rules. Some believe elements of red light, green light could be added, meaning players could only move when Young-hee or Cheol-soo gives them permission. If they make a mistake, they could be instantly eliminated. Of course, this is all speculation, but given the way Squid Game loves to surprise its audience, fans are eager to see what happens next. The introduction of Cheol-soo raises the stakes even further. Young-hee alone was terrifying enough, but now there are two of them. If he turns out to be more aggressive or have a different way of eliminating players, it could mean an even higher level of danger in future games. With Squid Game continuing to explore new ideas and raise tension with every season, it's clear that the challenges will only get harder and deadlier. Whether Cheol-soo will work alongside Young-hee or introduce something completely unexpected, fans can only wait and see how his presence changes the game. Many fans have speculated that Squid Game Season 3 might include a challenge based on the Jack and Jill nursery rhyme. But that idea doesn't really fit with the show's concept. In Squid Game, the games are always based on childhood activities that are familiar to everyone who grew up in South Korea. That's what makes the competition fair. Every player has an equal understanding of the rules because they've all played these games before. A Western reference like Jack and Jill wouldn't make much sense in this context. Instead, the real clue about the next game might have already been given by Squid Game creator Hwang Dong-hyuk. In an interview with Entertainment Weekly, he revealed that Cheol-soo is directly connected to the most exciting game in Season 3. That statement has only made fans more curious about what role the new doll will play. One key detail from the Season 2 post-credits scene might offer a hint. The scene shows a train crossing signal switching from red to green. This could be significant because, in previous games, Young-hee simply called out red light or green light to control when players could move. The train signal suggests that the next game might introduce a different way of determining when players can proceed. Some fans believe that this clue hints at a game inspired by the famous trolley problem, a well-known ethical dilemma. The trolley problem forces a person to choose between letting a train continue on its path and kill multiple people, or pulling a lever to divert the train, which would kill only one person instead. If Squid Game incorporates this idea, the new game could be a much darker and more complex version of red light, green light. If this theory is correct, players might have to decide when to stop and when to move, but with higher stakes than ever. Cheol-soo, the new doll, could introduce a twist by watching over the players in a different way than Young-hee did. Perhaps he tracks movement differently. Or maybe he plays a role in determining who gets eliminated. Well, talking about the unanswered questions of Season 2, we still have 3 most awaited answers that can change the whole story in one shot. Well, let me bring them to your table and solve half the mystery of this creepy game. Is Captain Park working for the games? As Squid Game Season 2 unfolds, Gi-hun is back in the deadly competition, but another major storyline follows Hwang Jun-ho and a group of mercenaries as they try to locate the secret island where the games take place. However, their mission turns out to be frustrating and filled with obstacles, as the people behind the games always seem to stay ahead of them. By the final episode, it becomes clear that their efforts may have been doomed from the start, thanks to a betrayal from someone within their own ranks. In Episode 7, titled Friend or Foe, one of the mercenaries catches Captain Park, played by Oh Dal-soo, interfering with the drones they are using to scout different islands. Before the mercenary can expose him, Captain Park quickly stabs him and throws his body into the sea. This shocking moment strongly suggests that Captain Park has been secretly working with the people running the games. But the real question is, what exactly is his role? From the very beginning, Captain Park's willingness to help Jun-ho always seemed suspicious. He claims that he rescued Jun-ho from the ocean after he was shot by In-ho in Season 1, and since then, he has been sailing him around, searching for the island for several years. That kind of dedication is unusual, especially from someone who supposedly just happened to find him. It now seems likely that his real purpose was to lead Jun-ho away from the actual location rather than helping him get closer to it. But does this mean the games have always had someone like Captain Park working for them? One possibility is that he is responsible for transporting the organs that are illegally harvested from certain players. This would explain why he has access to the waters surrounding the island, and why the people behind the games would want to keep him close. Now that his true nature has been revealed, fans heading into Squid Game Season 3 will know one thing for sure. Captain Park is not to be trusted. What is the frontman's real backstory? The frontman remains one of the most mysterious characters in Squid Game, and every time something about him is revealed, even more questions arise. In Season 2, he continues to watch over the deadly competition, keeping an eye on Gi-hun as he tries to bring the games down. One surprising detail is that the frontman actually participated in the games himself as Player 001, just like how Oh Il-nam once did. Hwang In-ho, the man behind the mask, is the stepbrother of Hwang Jun-ho, a determined police officer who has been searching for him. In Season 2, In-ho tells Gi-hun that he joined the games because his wife was sick. This story seems to hold some truth, especially since it's revealed that In-ho once donated a kidney to Jun-ho, meaning he couldn't sell his own kidney when he needed money. However, there could be even more to his past that hasn't been revealed yet. One of the most striking moments in Season 2 is when the frontman taunts Gi-hun in the limo, questioning whether he really believes a gun is enough to stop the games. This suggests that In-ho knows something Gi-hun doesn't. Perhaps that violence alone won't be enough to bring the whole system down. If Gi-hun wants to end the games for good, he may have to dig deeper into the frontman's story to understand how the whole operation works.